So to get started, just find yourself settling in your chair, find yourself in this present moment, and ask yourself, how do I feel? And if there's anything you can do to make yourself a little bit more comfortable, do it, right? Move a little bit, or lean back if that feels better on your back, or see, how do my feet feel on the ground? Are they even? Are my hips even? Just check in with your body. And then also check in with your mind, right? Sometimes we come to a place where we're really, really busy, or we're worried about something, or preoccupied with something. And I'll invite you to put those types of thoughts in a parking lot and say, you know what? I'm going to come back to you later. You know what? Right now, this is just for me to experience what it's like to be in my body right here, right now. And if it feels good, you can close your eyes. And if it doesn't, that's fine. You can lower your gaze. Feel into your hips. Feel into your shoulders. Maybe you roll them up and back and pulling the shoulder blades down the spine. The shoulders can accidentally get caught up near the ears, and we're going to invite them to just relax. Same thing with the hands. Sometimes we can hold tension there, so maybe shake them out, move them a little bit, and then decide whether you want to hold them palms up or palms down, or maybe one palm in the other, whatever feels natural, whatever feels good. Keeping them nice and loose, nice and gentle. And if you'd like to set an intention, now's a good time to do that, even if the intention is, I'm going to come back to my breath, or every time my mind wanders, I bring it back, because the mind does wander, and the point is not to be the most perfect meditator or the most relaxed yogi or whatever it is. The point isn't to be the best. The point is to notice the distraction and to say, I'm going to be self-compassionate, and I'm simply going to bring myself back to the point of focus, back to the breath, back to the present moment, back to how I feel in this seat, back to how I feel in this room. So I invite you to come to your breath, acknowledging wherever it is. Don't have to change it. Is it coming through the nose or the mouth? Can you feel it in your chest? Can you invite it into the belly? Can you feel the ribs expand? Can you feel the back ribs expand? And then I'll invite you to slow the breath down any amount. Often when we slow the breath down, we feel more calm. We signal to the parasympathetic nervous system, I am safe, I am held, there's no threat. And that invites the repair response, the rest and digest response, taking us into relaxation, slowing down our brain waves, letting us be a little more in the moment. And so today we're going to build up to a 5-minute meditation, starting with just 30 seconds. And so in these first 30 seconds, I'll be quiet and just come back to the breath. Or you can come back to a mantra, such as, I am calm, I am here. You might say, on the inhale, I am inhaling. On the exhale, I am exhaling. And don't worry if you get distracted, you just gently, so gently, as if you were guiding a child, coming back to the breath, coming back to the present moment, without judgment. And here we go. what 30 seconds feels like. Maybe it felt like a long time, and maybe it felt like a short time. Come back to your breath. Take a big inhale in through the nose and let it out the mouth. Into the nose and out the mouth. One more like that. And then we'll sit and watch the breath for a minute. And that's what 1 minute feels like. Maybe it felt like a long time, maybe it felt like a short time. Come back to the breath. And breathe in this time through the mouth like you're breathing in through a straw. And gently out the nose. Inhale through a straw. And gently out the nose. And one more like that. And watch the breath for 2 minutes. That's 2 minutes. Acknowledging how your body feels. If there's anywhere that's tense or tight, breathe into that space, sending the breath into your hips or into your shoulders. Breathing into the lower back. Breathing into the neck. And breathing into the heart space. Inhale, I'm inhaling. Exhale, I'm exhaling. And then settle into a rhythm of your breath. And this time we'll sit for 3 minutes. And every time you get distracted, just bring it back gently. That's 3 minutes. Checking in with your body, checking in from your head, your jaw, your neck, checking in with your shoulders, your arms, down to your hands and fingertips. Checking in with your core, your torso, your abs. Checking in with your hips, your thighs, your knees, down to your ankles, your feet, your toes. Inhaling from the tips of your toes to the crown of the head, and exhaling from the tip of the head to the crown, to the bottom of the feet, and from bottom to top, and letting it all go from top to bottom. Coming back to that intention, if you set one in the beginning of our time together, checking in with that intention, seeing if it still feels right. Send it out to the universe. Let the universe help make you capable of living that intention all the time. Being gentle with yourself. Starting to bring some movement into your limbs. Maybe wiggling your hips or gently rolling your neck in one direction and the other direction. Maybe your body wants to do some twisting. Maybe it wants to stretch really long. And when it feels right, maybe you generate some friction, some heat in your hands. Maybe you give yourself a little face massage, rubbing the temples, the forehead, blinking open the eyes if they're not open already. And gently allowing yourself to come back into this space.